Okay, so today I wanted to make some chicken thighs, but I wanted to marinate them so that they are tender and yummy. So I'm meal prepping today for the day, so I've been really busy. So trying to keep the dishes done and getting meal prep done. So what I have here is we bought this big thing of chicken thighs, already boneless and skinless thighs. I kind of wish we had the skins because I like to make them, but they were not too bad. $8.95 for all these, and I've already taken 4 out. So in my marinade, what I used was some Hellmann's real mayo. I used 21 seasoning salute. I used garlic jalapeno. This is the garlic ranch, a little bit of the Weber's garlic parmesan, and some fresh grinded black pepper. So I put it in a Ziploc bag, mix the mayo all up, and it will sit in here overnight, and then I will make it tomorrow. So this is just one of my little marinades that I make. I don't follow any recipe. I just put in what I want, and these are the things that I use. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Okay, guys, so this is my chili here. I made this earlier this morning. It's just a little tiny, pot of it, or what, a pan of it. So I want to show you what I use. Now I used 80/20 ground beef from Walmart, not grass-fed. It's just what we could afford. It was on sale, so I bought it. So I used some frozen green and red peppers, and also I used those tamed jalapenos from Lisa, Low Carb Lisa. She suggested them. They are amazing. I put them in everything now. I'm addicted to them. All right, so for onions, I used, these are all the seasonings I used. I used minced onions. I used Weber's garlic jalapeno. I used some smoked Hungarian paprika. I did use some Mexican oregano. I saved this bottle, but the oregano in it, I get it from my health food store in bulk, so I just add it when it's empty. Same thing with the cumin. I use ground cumin. I use some cayenne pepper. I did use the Weber's bold chipotle. I used some cilantro leaves, and these are dried, of course. I used some chili. For the sauce, I didn't want to open up a can of tomatoes, so I did use the no sugar added ketchup. I used the end of it, and this is not that bad. Where a can of tomatoes would have been like 5 to 6 carbs, so I did use just like a little bit of this, maybe 2 tablespoons. So, and my secret weapon is my cacao powder. I used like just a little dash of this, like 1/4 of a tablespoon or a teaspoon. And then I also use, for it to taste like it's been cooking all day, these 2 things are incredible. My cacao, my 100% cacao, and my coffee. Now we pour our extra coffee at the end of the pot. We pour it in a container, and my husband makes his cold brew coffee, or iced coffee out of this. So I know that's a lot of ingredients. You put in what you want, but this is what I use. And it doesn't have, it's not a very saucy chili. It is pretty dry, so my husband can either add some more if he wants, or to me, I really like it this way. So I will have half. I'll give him half, and I'll take the other half, and I will have a salad. I'm gonna have a taco salad with this, so I will top it with cheese, guacamole, and sour cream on a bed of lettuce. It is unbelievable. So like I said, again today, I am just prepping for this week, so I don't have a lot, because Wednesdays is our Mondays. So so that's what I do all day Wednesday. I will cook, and that's what I have for this week also. And then also, when I have it, I will top it off with my homemade, this is butter. I let 2 sticks of butter soften, and I have my own garlic in there. I roast my own garlic, and I mash it, and I put it in, so I will also add that to the top. Keto and Court Stacy, she always adds butter to almost everything she eats. So when I did that, I could not believe the difference in my chili. It was amazing. All right, guys, so that's what I had to show you for today. All right, guys, so I am still at it. So I made my own homemade blue cheese dressing. I made this a couple days ago. It is unbelievable. I wanted a wedge salad and I didn't have any blue cheese, so I went online. I looked up a keto recipe for keto blue cheese, made at home, and it was so simple and so easy. I could not believe it. So this is my dressing. I just keep it in here. So the first thing is sour cream. Now I don't have the measurements. If I find the recipe again, I will add that like in my description box so you can see. So I add a sour cream, mayo, this is all gone because I just used it, and 4 ounces of gorgonzola cheese or blue cheese crumbled. So what I did is I took these 2 ingredients and I blend them together with my hand mixer until it's nice and fluffy. Also, I did forget to tell you, heavy whipping cream. So it's sour cream, heavy whipping cream, and mayo, and a little bit of pepper. And that is it. That's all it is. So then I whipped that up really nice and thick, and then I added my 4 ounces of my gorgonzola, and I just like gently stirred it in. I didn't go crazy. I just gently stirred it in, and this is the outcome. So this is so good, and I've been using it almost every day, 2 tablespoons every day. So if I find that video again, what I'll do is I'll write all the ingredients that you need down, and it'll probably be in like somewhere on the story itself. And okay, guys, so I just wanted to share with you again because I again am meal prepping for this week. It is Wednesday and I'm meal prepping. So this is one of my salad dressings I will use every day, and I did it with just iceberg lettuce, and I used these real bacon applewood bacon bits, and this is what is in there. So no carbs. So, and that's for 1 tablespoon. So yep, so that was my salad, and I'm gonna have this salad again today. So that is it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I wanted to show you what I'm doing with this. This is 2 chuck steaks, one for my husband and of course 1 for myself. They are pretty dark because I've been marinating them for over 24 hours, and they're sitting out so they're nice and room temperature, so when my husband makes them today, they'll be perfect. All right, so what I marinated them in is this G. Hughes sugar-free teriyaki marinade. I literally only used 2 tablespoons. Look how much is still left. I only used 2 tablespoons of this. So, and this is for 1 tablespoon, and so it's a 1 carb. So that's 2 carbs in there because I only used 2 tablespoons. I hardly used any. I used like 1/8 of a teaspoon of my ground ginger. And then I used just a little bit of sesame seeds, not a lot, just a little sprinkle. And then I marinated them. So I will also cook these when they're done. My husband brings them over to the plate. I will put my homemade garlic butter that I have. I'll put my homemade garlic butter on the top of mine. And then I will also use 1 teaspoon of this wasabi sauce on top, and this is, I believe it is 1 carb. I believe, yeah, it's 1 carb for 1 teaspoon. So I will be using that on the top of my steak, and that will be our dinner. Again, I'm meal prepping. It's been a long day, but I'm meal prepping. So this I started the other day, but I wanted to share with you guys. All right, guys, thank you. Okay, guys, so this is the last of my meal prep. This is again Wednesday, and I made these ribs. Well, Stefano made them for me. I just seasoned them. He made these in my power pressure cooker. So he trimmed them all up. He got all that silver skin that was on them. He trimmed them all up. And this is the outcome of it. I wanted to share with you how I seasoned them. First off, I used my own bone broth that I made for my chicken, and I have a video about that. So I made my own bone broth, and we made them with the bone broth. But the seasonings I used was this Grow Mates, and this is the smoked maple house seasoning. Oh, this is so good. It makes them delicious. It just makes them so yummy. Then I also used some jalapeno garlic, and then I also used some of this garlic ranch. And I also did use some, let me show you these. I also used some of the chopped garlic that I got. I love this chopped garlic. So, and a little bit of onion powder, and that is that, guys. So how we're going to finish these is Stefano will either use our new wave, or we will put them into our little toaster oven here. So, which is not so little. My son got this for me. All right, but yep, this is the ending of my meal prep for this week, because I only make a few meals at a time so that I know what I'm having for that week, and I can calculate all of my calories, my macros, my carbs, everything. So that is that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I always say, somehow, some way, I'll have an amazing day. You make your day amazing, and together, friends, I'll have an amazing day. I can't wait to eat these. They're so yummy. So, so yummy.